What's going on, everybody? A happy Monday to you out there. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. A warmer start to the week, much more tolerable outside kind of day, you know. My drain unfroze in my shower, so what I've been doing here these past maybe week and a half or so is I've been showering, then I get my stuff on, that's a good thing, right? I got my stuff on the bottom of the shower, and then I take the shop vac, and I vacuum it all out into the shop vac, and then put it down the sink. So that's what I've been having to do here because our shower drain's frozen. And my gosh, it's so annoying. So thankfully now that's over. It's going down the drain and life is good.
That's a tough process, man.
It really is.
You in the towel and just shop vacuuming away.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's a whole extra step. It takes another like 10 minutes to do that part, and it's just disheartening when you wake up so early in the morning, and it just sucks. It sucks.
You shouldn't have to worry about that.
No, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
So
you know what else you don't have to worry about? You shouldn't have to worry about the dryer in your laundry room absolutely slicing your finger open. I got a Band-Aid on here. I accidentally sliced it in between the lint collector and the metal framing of the outside, and all of a sudden I felt it slice my finger. I go, that's not good. And I'm just bleeding all over the laundry room.
No.
So this is probably like my third or fourth Band-Aid that I've tried out today. So I think things are better, but it doesn't seem like the starts that we wanted.
Oh, you almost went through a whole Band-Aid box. Shouldn't you go to the hospital or something?
Yeah, I think if I pass out on the show, then we'll give Essentia or Aspirus a call.
I'll keep a close eye on you, my friend.
Well, hey, out on Lake Superior, it is rare for Michigan's lower harbor to freeze over, and it's even more rare to see Elvis skate on it. Almost Elvis is a music group based on the King of Rock, and Elvis donned his kingly outfit and skated around Lower Harbor, and that event was to help bring a little happiness to those out there. Other than skating on Lake Superior, Almost Elvis also can be found performing at the local venues around Marquette County.
Wow, that's pretty darn cool. Never seen Elvis on skates before in my life, but looks pretty darn good.
Or with hockey gloves or a hockey stick.
Or with a beard, I don't know.
I've seen a couple, as we do a lot of our running for the grandmas training along Lake Superior, and I think it was back on Thursday, saw a couple of folks out there ice fishing as the sun is setting. And I'm going, you guys are braver than me.
Very brave. Yeah. There's times on the ice, either like when it first forms or when it's just about to go away, that there's no snow on the ice, and like our inland lakes. And so there was one time where I did go out there and I skated across the entire lake. It was still good. I made sure the ice was fine, but it can be a little scary, but it's the coolest thing ever. If you can skate the entire lake, my gosh, it was fun.
It's a cool story to tell once you get back to land.
Yes, be very careful, for sure.
Certainly. Well, hey, Hunter here, you don't have to worry about your shower drain anymore, but you don't have to worry about your bird feeder. I saw you create this quite the Facebook post calling out the wildlife around your cabin because apparently they're not even taking to your bird feeder.
Yeah, we got some hoity-toity, snooty birds that live in my neighborhood. It's been out there for 2 weeks and not a sign. Nary a bird. Not even a squirrel out there, Ryan. You'd think squirrels would at least want that. They'll do anything.
Where'd you get the feed?
From, I believe, Kayla got it for Christmas, so I'm assuming she got it from wherever she got the bird feeder from, which might have been Fleet Farm or something like that. And I mean, it's there. It looks appetizing. If I was a bird, I'd go eat on that like crazy all day long.
Maybe you have to go out there and show them how it's done. You have to pretend that you're eating it.
I like sunflower seeds.
Yeah,
it'd be pretty good. So I did post it on Facebook, and I actually got a lot of advice, which is fantastic. Some folks saying you just got to be patient because they will find it someday, and they will be crazy. You're going to wish that you didn't say that because it's going to be just insane. Also, I've heard use black sunflower seeds with oil on them. That helps to attract them more. So it's going to be interesting to see in the next couple weeks, maybe. Hopefully, we start to see some more action there, some more traffic.
Yeah, I suppose if it's a new food source and they haven't found it yet, once they do, they will definitely come back.
It's go time.
Yeah. Well, hey, many parents out there are battling the age-old struggle of kids who insist on wearing shorts even in this cold weather. Experts say that while kids may resist heavy clothes because they're comfy, underdressing can lead to skin irritation, windburn, and in extreme cases, hypothermia or frostbite if they're outside too long. So, pros suggest making dressing a collaborative process in your household and offer choices within the appropriate layers so that way kids can stay warm without having a daily fight.
Yeah, I was definitely one of those kids. I didn't fight with my parents about it, but I definitely always wanted to wear shorts, wanted to always have a t-shirt on. I was always sweating, Ryan. So, it's a good collaborative effort, like you said, that can probably help those kids out a little bit.
Something about being in high school or even college, I was able to maybe withstand the temperatures a little more. I was out in shorts or maybe even some, wear the Crocs outside. But now as you get older, you go, I really got to bundle up before I go outside, man.
Is it just an age thing? Like as you get older, you can't tolerate the cold and warm as much?
It must be. Yeah. Exposure. Yeah. Well, apparently in Wisconsin, Wisconsin, wild turkeys are causing some trouble in Janesville, chasing postal workers, blocking traffic, and sadly even going after kids, neighbors say. A wildlife expert with the Wisconsin DNR, that is, says the aggressive behavior is unusual but likely tied to winter flocking patterns. So residents have started a petition to relocate those birds, and authorities say USDA Wildlife Services may have to step in if that problem doesn't get solved.
Wow, I'm hitting the bunk button on saying that's unusual. I've seen it before with turkeys. We used to have turkeys all the time going towards Two Harbors when I was really little, and it would attack the bus. It would attack any car that goes by. So I don't know if that's just a turkey thing, or maybe they're rabid. Are they rabid? Do they have rabies?
I'm not sure, but if they keep doing that, they might be looking at a early Thanksgiving.
Jeez.
I don't know.
They look yummy to me. Don't act up if you're a turkey. Around Ryan especially.
Be careful.
Yes.
Be careful out there. Looking ahead, Valentine's Day dining is looking a little different this year. New research by Open Table shows more than half of Americans say the holiday is about celebrating all your relationships, not just the romantic ones. So as are most of our trends these days, it's being led by Gen Z. Friends taking center stage with Galentine's Day dining up more than 30% over last year. Solo dining also on the rise as more people see Valentine's Day as a form of self-love. And it's not just who you dine with. Shared food preferences and good table manners also becoming key signs of compatibility.
That's true. You got to treat others like you want to be treated and notice how other people treat people. That's how it goes.
Have you made reservations yet?
I have not. We're going to be driving down to Florida during that time, so we're going to have to stop. I'd probably eat McDonald's on our way down. That'll be our Valentine's Day date.
Some Buc-ee's.
Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, we're going to, I think we're staying in Duluth.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Coming up, building a smoothie through biking. We'll see you in a bit.
Welcome back, folks. Down in Iowa, some kids at a YMCA got a fun and yummy lesson this week. They rode stationary bikes to make smoothies. Interesting. First, the children added ingredients like fruit, juice, honey, and yogurt to a blender. Then they connected the blender to the bike and got to pedaling. The pedaling made the blades of the blender spin to combine the ingredients. Many of the kids rated the activity 5 stars.
I like that.
Yeah, as long as the sweat from the kids doesn't get into the smoothie, then I'm okay, right?
And to make sure the lid looked like it was very secure on there, too. That would be something you don't want.
It's all over the place. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Remember, did you ever go to the Science Museum, Minnesota, as a kid? Oh, I love that. We went there as a 5th grader, I believe. It was 5th grade class that went down there. And
okay.
Mrs. Tofty, she was wonderful. And there was all sorts of cool things. And one of them was this bike thing that would generate electricity when you went on it. And that reminded me of that. That was really cool.
There was one at the Science Museum, the one that sneezed on you. You open the thing and the kid sneezes on you.
I don't remember that one.
Yeah, that was never my favorite.
Gross.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. Also, if you are down in St. Paul sometime soon and you have a little one, maybe a grandkid or something, you should definitely check out the Children's Museum. That's in St. Paul.
Is that cool?
It was really cool. A lot of fun slides, a lot of cool activities. It's like 3 or 4 stories tall.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of things going on. So I went there with my niece the other weekend.
Might have to try that out.
Yeah. Well, hey, our meteorologists here have been working around the clock to keep you informed and safe this winter. And now, on a lighter note, we want to introduce you to a meteorologist in training down in Texas.
That's true. Olivia Herzberg shares the story of a daddy-daughter duo doing their part to keep others informed.
Reporting live, this is Hazel and Kristen. I decided to battle my trampoline. It seems like it died, and it's cracking!
While most of Central Texas is staying inside and keeping warm during this winter storm, 7-year-old Hazel Ann Talbert is doing something quite different. She's out in the elements like us, reporting live on weather conditions from her backyard in Clifton, bundled up and ready to go.
She is eager to get outside, bundle up, and tell the world how it is. So I'm bundled up with her, and she always outlasts me, reporting the weather as the daddy-daughter weather watchers, as we've started calling ourselves.
And they've had some furry help along the way.
Thank you, Teddy. Thank you, Teddy, for that live sports update. Now we go to Hazel Ann with our weather update.
When Hazel Ann isn't out reporting, she and her family are doing a winter movie marathon and sipping hot chocolate. Her dad, Taylor, says Hazel Ann has always been an explorer at heart.
He learned the word meteorologist today, but I won't speak for you, Hazel. Correct me if I'm wrong. She loved science in any shape or form and loves the outdoors. And so combining outdoors and science is the key. And I said, you know what? I think I know about a career for you,
Even as an aspiring young meteorologist, Hazel Ann still has some questions about how weather works for the experts.
I know snow is snow, but What is that made? Like, how does it be? I don't know. How does it just be? No.
Just one way the Talberts are staying active and warm as Central Texas faces the winter storm.
We'll keep you live and updated from the Daddy-Daughter Weather Team.
Yeah.
Reporting, I'm Olivia Hersberg, KWTX News 10.
Oh,
He's got to keep harnessing that because, yeah, that's a really cool profession to be in, you know? But it is the only job that you can be half right and still get paid. Just get ready for that. You're going to hear that everywhere you go there, little ones. So good luck.
also, what a good dad.
Yes.
That was a really fun story. And she's also got questions about weather that I ask Hunter very regularly. I'm like, what is snow?
What is snow? What's
What
going
are we
on?
doing? Also, pretty crazy to see, down in Central Texas, the fact that they're seeing their breath while they're doing that interview, too.
That's something you don't see every day for sure.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Change of scene for those folks.
What a handsome sports director right there. You got Teddy doing the sports. That was sweet.
Get Teddy up here, dude.
Yeah, I'd hire Teddy in a heartbeat.
We got a job for you somewhere. An Illinois senior living community has an unexpected source of comfort. Meet this 8-year-old dog named Jerry Garcia, named after the frontman of the Grateful Dead. Known as the Jerapy dog, like therapy dog, Jerry visits residents daily, offering cuddles, companionship, and a wagging tail that many say helps ease loneliness and loss. Add in those tiny little sneakers and some sharp outfits, and Jerry's love and style are lifting spirits wherever he goes.
Talk about a handsome boy. He's got the hat on. What a good-looking dog. Oh my gosh, doing a very important mission right there.
He's probably got to buy his shoes, in like the little kids areas of like, Walmart or wherever.
Size 0, whatever it is. Yeah, those are some small feet right there.
Also, what a stylish hat. Get that guy on the golf course. Oh,
Get a hole in one.
Very sweet. Well, a new survey shows many pet owners out there are putting their animals ahead of their own personal budgets. From skipping vacations to cutting back on dining out, people say they're willing to spend more and even go into debt in order to cover vet bills, food, and emergency care. Experts say it reflects how pets are increasingly viewed not just as animals, but as full-fledged members of the family.
That's really cool. That's something that, in our family, we used to have a dog. Unfortunately passed away maybe 5 or 6 years ago, but with the band, it's becoming increasingly harder to have time for a dog or something,
Yeah.
So if we were to get another dog, we'd really have to rearrange our lives in order to make sure that dog was, fed and watered.
Yeah.
Typical dog things.
Make sure you get back to your dog, take him out. Yeah,
Yes.
But a very similar situation. Our family had a dog, but just the way the dog just changes your entire family
Yes.
and makes everybody, come together a little more. We don't deserve them.
Dogs are the best. They really are.
Yeah. Well, hey, still ahead here on Northern Life on this Monday. Budweiser's new ad has the internet buzzing. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everybody. We are getting close to the Super Bowl or the big game. You
can't say it, can you?
Well, I would have to ask our director, Shania, because, when we do commercials,
You're right.
we're not allowed to say Super Bowl. So if you see commercials out there and they say the big game, that is because they cannot say those two words
What's
back
up
to back.
with that? That's so weird. It's a legal thing, right?
Must be copyrighted or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
Super Bowl. Let's go.
Great. Say it as many times as you can. We're not a commercial, hopefully.
No.
But if you care more about the Puppy Bowl than the Super Bowl or the big game, Budweiser has an ad for you. The Super Bowl ad shows a Clydesdale foal that shelters and helps raise a newly hatched bird. And as that bird grows, viewers can eventually see it as an eagle, the spot being called American Icons as Budweiser celebrates 150 years here in the U.S. And it says the ad illustrates the brand's connection to our country's history.
Wow, on the 250th anniversary, the biquincentennial.
Oh, wow.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I think
is that really it?
You got it, biquincentennial.
Biquincentennial.
Yeah.
Let's go. Very American. I like that commercial.
Yeah.
They're one of the best commercials, of
Yeah.
course, in the Super Bowl, the big game bash.
I don't think they ever miss when you get the Clydesdales going
Yep,
there. Yeah,
for
always
sure.
fun to see. You know what I don't like, though? I don't necessarily like when they release all the commercials now before the Super Bowl happens. Yeah, so on our news platforms that we grabbed this video from, they show us all the commercials now, and so I'm not going to be so surprised when I watch the game.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
instant gratification. Make people wait,
Yeah.
Make us get rewarded by
Yeah.
waiting. It's good. It's a good thing. It's healthy for the humans.
It should be,
Yep,
yeah.
exactly. Now off to the Arctic, where scientists say there's some good news up there. Even as ice melts and the climate changes, in one region, polar bears are thriving.
Yeah, and they're finding new ways to survive there. Tina Kraus sharing the story.
Even as ice shrinks around them, researchers say these Arctic giants are growing stronger, with polar bears in some areas packing on the pounds.
A fat bear is the healthy bear.
John Ors has been tracking polar bears on Norway's Arctic islands of Svalbard for more than 20 years. He led a team of researchers who weighed and measured nearly 800 bears between 1992 and 2019 and found them in good shape, able to raise cubs and survive. How surprised were you with the findings?
I was quite surprised because we have lost so much sea ice only since I started, you know.
Scientists think smaller patches of ice may help bears hunt seals more efficiently, since the prey are concentrated in condensed areas. But the study found melting ice is also pushing polar bears to get creative on land, and they're feasting on other prey like reindeer and walruses.
So some of them would be on land as much as 90% of the time now, which is a lot.
While more research is needed to understand how polar bears in other parts of the Arctic are adapting to a warming climate, these animals in Norway's Svalbard region are proving that sometimes survival isn't just about staying afloat, it's about gaining ground. Tina Kraus, CBS News, London.
That's a tough realization when we become an adult. Polar bears don't just drink Coca-Cola. They they go after some things.
They're vicious animals. And they enjoy Coca-Cola every once in a while.
And the commercials.
Yeah,
the commercials.
very good.
Let's go to the entertainment world now. Could this be the future of cinema? This first of its kind theater in China combines movies with virtual reality technology. So unlike our traditional viewings, here the audience uses remotes and VR headsets. The immersive technology allows people to move around during the film, interact with some of those characters, and even shape some of those storylines.
Oh my gosh. If I watch a scary movie, though, I better be near a bathroom. I don't know. That's going to be way too immersive. You know what I'm saying? Oof.
Is it a virtual bathroom? Or is it
Hopefully it's a real one, because what's real is it's going to be real.
It's going to get real quick. Still ahead, a happy little race coming to Wisconsin. We'll explain when we return.
Welcome back. Well, before we go today, the Wisconsin DNR is inviting the public to sign up now for the Bob Ross inspired Run for the Trees Happy Little 5K. Registration is open through mid-April, and participants can walk, run, or roll the 3.1 mile distance anywhere they choose between April 18th and the week of Earth and Arbor Days. Proceeds from the event will support tree planting and forest health efforts across the state's parks and forests, and everyone who registers will receive a t-shirt, bib, and a medal there, Ryan. Maybe a pre-Grandma's Marathon event that you could race?
Oh, that'd be awesome. I wonder if non-residents can do it. I'll have to look it up to see if I can just go over the bridge, run 3 miles, and then have it shipped to Minnesota. We'll see if we can do that.
You definitely could. I don't see why that wouldn't be a problem. Would you roll 3.1 miles?
No.
That sounds like a lot of bruises on the body.
I might walk it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Before we go today, the other day, we told you about how Bostonians are keeping their parking spots in the winter. And now, check out this video shared on social media. One man skiing through the snow-covered streets, those empty city streets turning into a skier's paradise out there on the East Coast.
That's nuts. I've told Brendan Pham, before the end of this winter, you have to ski to work somehow. So hopefully he does that someday and takes note of this guy right here.
Close down Lake Avenue and see how fast you can go.
Honestly, that's a steep hill. So we love you all so much.
Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line, or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Life.